Welcome to our retirement, folks. Morning, folks.
Morning.
Well, once again, it seems ages since we did this. What's Pat doing?
I just thought there was maybe some crumbs in there, but I think because she's had them that long,
We've got Helen from Roaming in Raymond is coming. And this little lady's going around cleaning.
Yeah, I've done my cleaning. I'm going to prepare some vegetables for a curry. Just in case we want to eat a curry at lunchtime. If not, we've got some gluten-free hot cross buns and gluten-free scones.
Yeah.
And other bits
And pieces.
that are gluten-free because Helen's a celiac, is she?
Yep. We're all invalids here.
Even people who come to visit.
Yeah. She's come to the right place.
Aye. How come you've got 2 spoons on your saucer?
Because I inadvertently, without concentrating fully, used the spoon out of the sugar basin.
Oh, right.
So I didn't put it back in.
Right, because it was wet.
Yeah.
I see. Oh. We had a very interesting day yesterday.
Pat came with me.
I did. Not that I understood everything that was being said, or could I hear everything that was being said, but I picked a few little bits up.
I tell you what, most of what they was talking about were textiles.
Yeah.
It seemed to me that most of the ladies that were there seemed to be involved in textiles.
Mm.
And they were all long term. I was
Yeah.
the only one from Red Lane Studios, from the new studios.
Oh, yeah. You were only one there from that bit.
I what?
Yeah. I mean, some of them have been there 18 years.
I know.
11 years. And
Well,
6
when you
years.
see studios they've got, they look as though they've been there 18 years, don't they?
Yeah.
They really made the sense at home.
Yeah.
But eventually, whilst we were talking our kid rang, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And I switched it off, but it went and rang again. So I had to go downstairs out at road, and I told him that there were oh, what's that?
Yeah.
And I told him that I were in a meeting. He said, all right. So I went back up, and what would you believe it? They'd gone on to art, what I'm more interested in, while I was downstairs dealing with our kids. Oh, brilliant. So it seems, from what I can gather, that there's something called the Corridor Gallery. And are they doing something in July?
Yeah.
And we're invited. People who have studios are invited to contribute something to it. So I need to get a bit more detail about that.
Yeah.
I don't know where this corridor is.
Well, it could be that one leading into gallery.
Could be.
Round back. Or it could be one. There's sort of pictures up in corridors, isn't they? In other places.
Yeah.
Apparently they're waiting for new doors to be put on this space that Trevor's got at the end, so that you can lock it up and all the studios are in.
And everybody's going to get a key.
Everybody gets a key.
Yeah. So you can't really start doing all until you've got a key, really, for these new doors.
Well, she said you could take things in, didn't she?
Yeah, but
other people had.
They're locked, aren't they? Unless
someone's there.
And then you've got to go hunting for somebody to let you in. Well, I'm messing about with that. So I'll wait until I get a key. And then, but I mean, I'm going up on Friday. Oh, we are going up on Friday because, well, I understand that Anna, who was talking very eloquently, I might add, is meeting all the people who have got the new studios.
All right.
On Friday. Well, that's the impression I get from the message.
Right.
But it seems that things change and things don't quite happen now, from what I can gather.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty hopeful. It's lively. It seems as though there's a lot goes on.
Yeah. Well, there's 50 odd people with studios. I don't know. They said 58.
I don't know what other ones
They're going to build some more. Well, I think they're spread about in different buildings.
Yeah.
Because you were on about every year they have to put planning permission in for various things.
No, every 10 years.
Every 10 years?
Aye.
Oh, right.
And it's
Sorry about
run
that.
out this year.
Yeah, it's run out. So they've got to do it again, haven't they? And apparently they do put things in that they don't want to happen for maybe another 5 or 10 years anyway. So at least they've got it in hand.
Yeah.
Because they were on about maybe some apartments there at some point and a restaurant. So
there is a restaurant there though, isn't there? Or is that just a bar?
That's just a bar, I think.
We popped in.
Yeah.
Just to look, we didn't have a drink in.
No. And then there's the little coffee place in the gallery, isn't there? That does cakes and things like that. Coffee and tea. But I think they were meaning more of a restaurant than popping. Oh, there's the cafe and the scraps as well.
Ah, there is, yeah.
So there's a few little places where you can get things to eat and what have you.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It's I tell you what, when we arrived, the car park were busting.
Yeah.
I don't know why there were all them cars. Where were all them people?
Probably in the studios.
Wow.
Could have been. Don't know.
Wow. I mean, most of them were. They had names where car parking spaces were, so they were private.
Yeah, for various
They've all got
individual.
their feet under the table in there, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. But there is another big car park, which hardly anybody uses because it's right round back. And you have to walk through outside at Mill, haven't you, to get back into complex. Yeah. So.
But I mean,
that's all right if you're just going up and you haven't got out that you wanted to drop off to park up into.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You'd have to go around and just park for 10 minutes or so if you had something to drop.
I've been thinking hard about what I'm going to do with my space.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you thought?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, not really, no. Somebody suggested that I paint it before
you move in.
I move in. But I think it's just the back wall that needs doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the others are new, aren't they?
Yeah.
New plasterboarding.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Mm.
So, I don't know.
I hope it's a bit more than that, because if you're hanging stuff at walls. I haven't got any notice about what you can and can't do.
No, that's unusual, that.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah. So we've got Ellen coming today.
Yeah.
For a chat. Don't know how long she wants to stay. And I'm not far off completed my drawing.
Good.
Debbie, I want you to answer me email. Andy's going on holiday at the weekend, and he's for a week. So he says he won't be able to post your package off. Did you want him to post it off before he goes on holiday, or wait until he comes back? Because she said don't post it because there's a postal strike in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I haven't heard from you, Debbie.
Right.
Out there in Canada!
We're looking for somebody to watch this morning, weren't we? We could hardly.
Yeah.
Well, we ended up with Diana cleaning a jewellery box, a music box, and titivating it up a bit. So she's a crafty person, isn't she?
I'm not crafty.
She's always doing crafty things.
I don't do crafty things.
No. Apparently there's a new wool shop moving in
the mill
below
complex.
us.
Yeah.
Somewhere there. It's a big shop.
They're full of ideas about what they're going to do and tidying places up that are not right and putting more signage up and that are more understandable.
Yeah.
Which it needs.
The owners like the way the signage is at the moment.
Right. But the women don't like it.
Well, I was trying to read it and it just all went into
You mean
oblivion.
all that wood?
Yeah. There's them dotted about in places, but trying to find something on it.
Well, the trouble is people come and go, don't they? And it's a bit awkward getting up on that wall to change stuff because they didn't have that place we were looking for
No,
on that map.
no. Well, I don't know. I couldn't. It's at a night, and you to sort of look up, and I looked up and I thought, oh my, it wasn't very big writing, so I didn't bother.
No.
That was it. It just cut me off. So these other things are supposed to be going to be on a board that's at eye level, so you can look at it, and maybe at a tilt. I think, didn't you say they'd had them all made, but they haven't got them out yet?
I don't know.
With like a map on them.
Well, there's a map on back at Leaflet, isn't there?
Yeah,
That she gave us.
yeah, there is. I think.
And I found out the name of the village that I've just done a drawing of.
Oh yes, it comes up.
And you're going to ask me what it is.
Well, if you can't remember, you shouldn't have mentioned it. Thailand.
I don't know, I've got this word Matilda in me.
Matilda.
Tin Matilda.
It is a funny name.
Werther's Matry. I'll tell you when I finish drawing. It'll be named. It'll be named.
He'll remember.
It has when I do prints from it, Andy puts the name of the village underneath it anyway, so
yeah,
it'll be named.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a bit miserable that
It's a bit dull today and cooler,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering whether you should have a look outside, see what space there is, and if there is a space, go get car and put it in space, so that then you can move and Helen can get in that space. There's a way of keeping it for her.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, then you can go up Club Lane, or you can go take it back to space, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know. I was wondering whether to put bins out.
Yeah, well, other people do, don't they? Opposite side of the road, but I don't know that on main road.
Well, I won't do it for a long. I'd wait until
it was nearly
12:30, and if there's a space, put bins in it.
Well, that's up to you. That was just my suggestion.
And I'd just stand there. I'd stand there and wait.
Okay.
And then keep my eye out for her.
Right. Well, I'm going to start getting on with things, because you know what I'm like. I'm slow.
Slow.
I've got Ernie to feed.
Okay.
And
all right.
chopping up to do.
All right, folks. So we'll call that a draw for this morning. Today's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we haven't got a whole plan for tomorrow.
No.
Right.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you tomorrow, all being well. Bye, everybody.
Bye.